Hey, what's going on, guys? Call of Truth here with some more Battlefield 3 gameplay, and today I want to discuss with you all a weapon that I think could be one of, if not the best guns in Aftermath DLC coming out very, very soon. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that, oh, this will be the best weapon, that I'm going to predict it and everyone's going to use it. That's not what I'm trying to do with this commentary. What I really am doing is just kind of speculating and honestly leaving this open for discussion and just opinions as far as what you guys think is a weapon, just from seeing Aftermath and seeing trailers, pictures, things like that. What you think is going to be the best engineer weapon in this new DLC, because we know there's going to be vehicles and probably a decent number of them. So engineer is definitely going to be a class that a lot of people are going to use. Now, the weapon I'm talking about today is, of course, the SG553, which you can see right here on the screen. So why do I think this weapon could be very good in Aftermath? Why do I think that we might see this weapon pop up a little bit more? Because right now it is probably, I would say, just a little bit over the QBZ as far as the most underused engineer weapon. I would have to say the QBZ is the most underused engineer weapon. You just don't see that gun at all. And honestly, that's a sad thing. And of course, the other one that goes along with that is the G53, but that's just because the weapon's role is, what its role is, I don't think it does very well. But the QBZ, I'm just disappointed that people don't run that more. I mean, I don't run it a lot myself, but at the same time, the fact that you can have a laser sight and heavy barrel on at the same time is a fantastic combo, and is the only weapon in the game that you can do that. You can put a heavy barrel and a laser sight, have great ADS accuracy, good range, and fantastic hip fire. But I'm not here to talk about the QBZ. Here to talk about the SG553 and why do I think that this weapon could do so well in Aftermath. Well, just from the trailers, the pictures of the maps, I think they had like little trailer flyovers that they did, and just seeing the overall layout and design of these Aftermath maps. That's like a tongue twister. Aftermath maps. Okay. Anyway, just seeing these maps, it appears like that the engagements are going to be at all ranges. There's not going to be one specific range like there was in close quarters, which was just utterly chaotic and just obviously close quarters engagements. An armored kill, for me, honestly, was just too big. It was too big, and it didn't have the fun aspect to it. And of course, most of your engagements are going to be very open. It almost reminds me of Back to Karkin, maps like Sane Crossing, a little bit of Karg Island in there, and on those maps, weapons that generally fire at a slower rate. Now, I'm not saying this is the 100% true in this, but generally weapons that fire at a slow rate do better at range. And just judging by these pictures and trailers of these maps and just seeing the designs of them, it appears like there's going to be a fair number of long, medium, and even close range engagements. And so because of that, you need a weapon that has good accuracy at range, easy to manage recoil, to where when you're coming to medium to range engagements, you're not having to just like single shot it in order to maintain your accuracy. But you also need a gun that has a semi-fast fire rate that can keep up in close quarters. Now, I know some guys probably already thinking, hey, what about the G36C? Wouldn't that be the best one, considering it's the all-around engineer weapon as far as its versatility? Well, I think that is true. I think the G36C probably is the best weapon when it comes to just overall versatility and usage in the game. However, the G36C, I find, at least, this is more of a personal thing, can be sometimes a little bit more difficult to control its recoil. Now, it's not saying that it flares out one side or the other, it's honestly just the vertical recoil. Now, I know just really pulling back on the thumbstick for me will help control and help compensate for that recoil. However, sometimes, especially when I'm under suppression, I feel like it really just kicks up a little bit too much for me to actually get a kill. Whereas the SG553, I find myself still under suppression, managing to get kills. And that is something that is definitely a plus about this weapon. And honestly, that's something I like about any gun that does that. When you have a gun that cannot get kills while you're being suppressed, even though your accuracy is just horrible, which I still don't understand why, but that's okay. Not here to talk about that. When I'm under suppression, I need a gun that can kill. And the SG553, I find that it can do that. Also, the fact that it still has a 700 RPM means that it can keep up in close quarters. Now, it's not going to do the best, and something like an MTAR, the SG will get destroyed. However, just having that versatility, having a slow rate of fire, and with that, it comes with manageable recoil. Now, the recoil numbers on it are actually a little bit on the higher end. However, because of that slow rate of fire, you don't notice that recoil as much, and so it's going to be a lot easier to control. And that's why I think the SG553 could be a fantastic weapon in Aftermath. Another thing about Aftermath I do want to say, though, is I believe there's going to be a patch coming out with it, and actually that's going to be released on the 27th of November. And so I know they're going to be doing a lot of tweaks, fixes. They're going to do some audio, and I think they're going to do the sound glitches as well for the PlayStation, and they're also going to do some more weapon balancing. They're going to futz around a little bit with the M416. Some guys are happy, some guys will not be, and they didn't say exactly what they're going to do for everything, but when I get a patch notes article, which there should be one coming out in the next couple days, I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description. You guys can go check it out for yourself. And once again, leave your comments as far as what you think is going to be the best engineer weapon come Aftermath. I'm not saying the SG-553 will be. I'm not saying that everyone's going to use it. I'm just kind of saying why I think it could be seen more commonly than it is now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and once again, look out for that article. I'll link it in the description as soon as it comes out. Whenever this video gets released, I'm not sure. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.